What's happening, Hawks? We got Coach Jones here in front of the camera, Isaac Malloy behind the camera, here to talk to you about our band system, our wristband system. It's our team rating system. Now, in a separate video, I explain our team ranking system and how players are represented on their ranking on the team on a team ladder, and they can move up or down, typically based on challenge matches. Whenever you move up and down on the ladder, it usually represents that you're getting better as a player. It's one way to show your improvement. But there's another way to show your improvement, regardless of wins and losses and challenges, and regardless of wins and losses in your matches against other schools. And that is through our wristband system. If you think about the wristbands kind of like martial arts, let's say karate, you know, I'm sure, that a lot of them have a belt system. For example, new trainees will start off with a white belt, and after they've demonstrated specific skills, they can progress to a yellow belt. Well, we've got the same basic thing. New players to our program are issued a white band. You can see that I'm white band on my left hand. And they're given a card. It's a yellow card with a checklist of specific skills for them to practice. We have occasional testing opportunities, and whenever you test with a coach, each of those skills, if you demonstrate it, the coach will sign off. And when that checklist is full, let's say in this example, that yellow checklist is full, that player would get a yellow band and then an orange card representing what they need to do for the next level. And for what it's worth, the levels go like this: white to yellow to orange, green, blue, red, and of course, purple and black at the top. There's another band called the gray band that's kind of separate, and I'll explain that later. I believe in technique, and I think good technique can help take your game a long way. Now, understand that technique is part of improving as a player, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to win matches. Let me reach back to the team ladder, which I used in that other video, and show you real quick an example. Now, of course, this is hypothetical. You can see that highly rated purple wristband, Serena, is represented on our team ladder in purple, which represents her wristband level, her team rating level. And you can see that she outranks on the ladder yellow band Rafa. Now that would make sense, right? And yet Rafa, a yellow band, is ranked higher than Roger, an orange band. But wait a second, orange band is higher than yellow, isn't it? Sure, but it's no guarantee you're going to win the matches. Rafa has beaten Roger in challenge matches, and he gets to move up. That's how it goes. Where do the gray bands fit in? And I'll talk a little bit more about gray bands in a moment. Well, if Brad here beats Roger, he can move above him. If he went up here and beat Serena, he could be all the way at the very top. The rating and the ranking work together to help show you and show the whole team that you're making progress as a player. But they're somewhat independent of each other. Just because you're rated a certain level doesn't mean you'll be ranked a certain level. Just because you're ranked a certain level doesn't mean you'll be rated a certain level. I hope this makes sense. Now, in future videos, I'll demonstrate for each band what the things you have to do on the checklist are. We'll go over each item and we'll demonstrate the items to you. You should understand that each checklist item is a separate item. Once you get that signed off, you're good on that one. When you get them all signed off and the entire card filled out, that's when you achieve your band at the next level. When you achieve your band at the next level, and when you get your white band first issued to you on the team, we raise our bands together and we give the wristband creed. And I'll share that with you a little later in the video. Before we get there though, let me talk about the gray band. We've had the band system for several years now, and a lot of players have had success with it. But some other players have grown frustrated. They're frustrated sometimes when they stick to technique and some of their opponents, including some of their own teammates, really don't. There's a lot of ways to hit a tennis ball. There are a lot of ways to hold a racket, for example. And the rating system asks you to do it in certain ways that are considered optimal, standard, and basically what high-level players like professionals actually do. But there's a learning curve. It takes time, it takes effort, and it can be a challenge for some people to master the technique. Some people want to just get the ball back, because getting the ball back one more time over and over again wins matches at all levels. You might just want to get out there and play with your own style. And what we want to do is support that. Coaches don't want to fight with you on how to hold a racket and things like that. We want to support you taking your game to the next level, whatever level that is. We came up with the gray band because it's your way to indicate to us that you're going to kind of do things your way. Now, we can still support you and help coach you to make progress, get better, win matches, and whatever your goals are. When you're wearing a white band, when you're wearing a yellow band, an orange band, that's your indication, among other things, that you want to master the proper technique and that you want to get to that next level. When you're wearing the gray band, it's kind of your signal that from a technique standpoint, even though you're just as committed to the team and to getting better and to winning matches, from a technique standpoint, you're willing to be a little bit unorthodox. So you have that option. If at any time you want to go gray band, you can. But if you're a gray band and you want to switch back over to the regular band rating system, no matter where you were when you went gray band, you go from gray to white. Okay, you might have made it to red, for example, and gotten frustrated and decided, Coach, I'm tired of you telling me something about my grip or my stroke technique. Let me just do it my way. I'm going to go to the gray band. We'll respect it. But when it starts to click later and you say, hey, Coach, let me back on that red band, we say, sure, here's your white band. Work your way back up and re-earn it, which of course you could. Okay, I want to end with the wristband creed. And look, players, if you're sitting there at home and you want to hold up your wristband and repeat after me like we're live in person, that would be awesome. James Isaac, you think you might do the same thing? James Isaac's going to repeat after me. Okay, here's the creed. If you're sitting home and you want to repeat after us, that would be awesome. This is my wristband.
This is my wristband.
There are others like it.
There are others like it.
But this one is mine.
This one is mine.
My wristband represents.
My wristband represents.
My commitment to the team.
My commitment to the team.
And my level of skill.
And my level of skill.
I will wear my wristband.
I will wear my wristband.
To every practice.
To every practice.
And to every match.
And to every match.
I love my wristband.
I love my wristband.
And I will work hard.
And I will work hard.
To improve my skills.
To improve my skills.
And if I so choose.
And if I so choose.
Earn my next wristband.
Earn my next wristband.
Clap it up, players. Good.